Hi, it's me again. I've come to share with you a few of my math experiences and hopefully model what I'm looking for when you share yours. So, we wanted to share one experience that was not so good and one that was more positive. So, one of the experiences that I've had that was more of a negative or a bad experience in learning math was when I took geometry in ninth grade. And that class, we were expected to have a graphing calculator, but I didn't have one, and that created a kind of a disparity in equipment, if you will, between me and the other students, and that was kind of a hard thing to deal with. And then there was just a part I didn't get it. Like, I didn't understand what they were talking about with truth tables and proofs, and it just didn't make sense. It wasn't clicking, and it was very frustrating, and I felt that I was dumb and incapable and I needed to be in a different class, and I didn't know how to grapple with those emotions a lot because up until that point I've been very successful in math. The teacher, I think, tried to reach out a bit. I also wasn't really asking for help either, so that wasn't the best time for me in math. I started really liking chemistry more around that time. An experience, though, that was good and kind of coming full circle is that I took math, I kept going, and I ended up taking a non Euclidean geometry class when I was in college, both in undergrad and graduate school, different levels of it. And I loved it. It like finally clicked. I don't know if there's something to do with like being the right age or the right time or something that the same kind of concepts that were so tricky before weren't tricky and they made more sense. And the instructors that I had really focused on us working together a lot. I think that helped me to understand and conceptualize and um, even contextualize some of the algebra and within the geometry when I had other people to work with. So that was helpful. And another thing was, in retrospect, why were we even using graphing calculators in geometry class? I'm not sure what the point was back in high school, but we didn't in college. And though I enjoy a good graphing calculator nowadays, that kind of held me back before, and it was helpful to take out kind of that unnecessary piece. So I ended up really enjoying non-Euclidean geometry. And if you ever want to talk about the parallel postulate, if we have a line and a point not on a line, is there one line that goes through that point that's parallel to the first? This parallel postulate and axiom and things that I find exciting now that would have just horrified me in ninth grade. So I hope that I have demonstrated what I'm looking for, and I look forward to hearing about your math socialization and the experiences that you had in your math classes. Okay, thank you.